Life After Lockup, Season 3, Episode 28. Sean and Destiny, they make me itch. Destiny, you got to be out your fucking mind to think that some dude ain't gonna pop you in your fucking mouth for talking to him the way you talking to him. You on the hook for $50,000 with him. Who gives a fuck what he did, what he said to you? You still riding with him. You riding in his car. You got his credit card, showing you dumb as all hell for letting her fuck you over multiple times, and you ain't even coming. Let me start with that. Okay? Let me start with that. They go to the court date, and everybody's looking for her because she has a history of running. It's 10 minutes before the court date, and she ain't there yet. She pulls up in his car, and he's like, hey, what the fuck are you doing here? Why are you here? I told you don't come here. You get on fucking nerves. I can't do with this. You can't do it what? You can't do it what? He there and secure his bag. You know why he's there. And that's your fiance. And you still wearing a ring. And you questioning him, you getting all mad at him. I don't give a rat's ass what he said, what he did, how he lied to you multiple times. You know why he's there. You know why he's there. Because if your ass got locked the fuck up, he could get them keys back. He could get that car back. That's why he's there. Even though his dumbass baby's mama gave him $1,000 to get there because he's broke fucking with you and he got 6 kids with her. We're going to move on from that because I'm going to get all riled up. But, he's trying to pacify her as long as he can until he can't. Because you are still sending her money. You still add money to his credit card. You still paying his car insurance and her cell phone bill. And she don't even talk to you. I understand you trying to hold that $50K down. But she's not. Let's just say you lost $50K. She goes into court. She comes back out. And she's like to her sister, my court date was postponed because of COVID. I don't know when it's going to be back on. I don't know when I have to come back to court. And Sean is like, damn, how much longer do I got to deal with this shit now? Because she has basically $50K and I'm screwed. So she comes back out and she's like, why are you here? I told you don't be here when I come back out. And she's going off on him and she's talking to him and she's, giving him the riot act. And he goes, well, it kind of went both ways, basically. Like, you screwed me, I screwed you, and it goes 2 ways. I saw you was engaged on Facebook. And she looks at him like, what? She never responds. And she tells him, you was basically a trick. You got the right one. Because Destiny act like she all the way up here. She not. Destiny act like she is popping. Destiny act like she got money like that. Destiny act like Sean need her. Destiny act like Sean wants to need her. He does need her because of that money. But she act like she Kim Kardashian or somebody. You are a jailbird, boo-boo. Don't nobody want you? Don't nobody want you but him. You not popping. Okay, I'm in that. Quaylen and Chevelle. Quaylen finds her. Production, y'all gotta do better. How you got this man traveling from Houston to Branson, whatever the hell this is, in Louisiana, to this fair with a rolling bag, walking all up and down the street to find this fucking fair? He can't get no Uber or Lyft. He got gold chains, bracelets, tops and bottoms, hair freshly done, but y'all can't get this man to get an Uber? I'm confused. He gets to the carnival and Maila is there. And Maila is just she a little baby, so I'm trying to leave her alone. But it's awkward seeing them two interact because she's like, why are you here? What's wrong with you? She just, that's not, the little girl, be quiet. Chevelle still got her calling this man daddy. Her cousin D-Mark is like, why is he here? I'm about to leave because you lighten up like a firecracker at the 4th of July when you see how he is with her and how he comes to your rescue and he did you dirty. He shitted on you basically and you still fucking with him like that. So D-Mark leaves. More power to you, D-Mark. I agree because I can't fuck with... I don't feel sorry for these women who are in these situations and you continuously are in the same cycle for what? Then she talks to Quaylen about why you cheated on me. I had to trust you again. Blah, blah, blah. Moving on. Brittany and Marcelino, her mom is at the house. Brittany's mom is like, you don't understand what it's like. I have fibromyalgia. They gave me pills. I got hooked on them. And it's hard to get off. So Brittany's like, well, maybe we're going to move to Alaska. I guess where her family and sister is from. And we want you to come with us because your triggers are here in Vegas. A drug addict will always find drugs. So ain't nothing or nowhere you could go that's going to change unless she goes to rehab and stays in rehab for a long period of time. Michael and Sarah, let me tell you something. Sarah got to be the dumbest female in life. Got to be. Got to be. This man has cheated on you, cheated on you, cheated on you, and cheated on you. In your face, behind your back, in your face, and you still fucking with him and giving him all kinds of respect that he don't fucking deserve. He don't care about you. He don't care about your well-being. He don't care about them kids. He cares about himself and what's the next gain. He gives zero, Sarah, but you still give this man respect, and you think you cursing him out every so often is changing something? So Michael is going to stay at the house, she said, until he goes back to his family's house because he has a few more days left. He missed the court date. He was with another girl. You pay his cell phone bill. He don't call the kids. You got a boyfriend, and he going to stay on your couch. How that work? Like, what kind of dick he got, y'all? Like, that you just stupid. Like, I don't understand when they say you get dickmatized. I don't understand that. Because ain't no way in the world dick can make me do what Sarah's doing. You got this man, Malcolm, who's there, who's trying to be there for you and your kids. And then you sit here acting like, oh, yeah, he going to have to deal with Michael living at the house for 3 more days. You think this dude going to say, yeah, it's cool for me to drive 3 hours away to be with you in your trailer. Michael's on the couch and we in the bedroom, and then when we come out in the daytime, we're going to make breakfast together and eat? Like, what, Sarah, how did you think that was going to work? So Michael's like, yeah, I'm still her husband, and this is basically, I'll get dude out the way, and it's going to be what I want it to be. And he basically told the truth, because Sarah goes on a date, and Michael's watching the kids. She goes to lunch or whatever, and Michael calls, yeah, where you at? Who the fuck you asking where you at? You know where I'm at, because I told you where I was going, number one. And why you put me on speakerphone? Don't put me on speakerphone. And Malcolm is looking like, that's baby daddy? Like, why he calling you, asking you where you at? You don't owe him shit. You know where he was, unless he going crazy with them kids back at the house and wants you to come back home. So she tells Malcolm, like, yeah, Michael's gonna be here for 3 more days. I want him to be here with the kids because the kids don't see him. Because he don't want to see the fucking kids. That's why he don't see them. And you thought Malcolm was gonna be cool. And he was like, yeah, I can't sign up for this shit. Like, so when we want to go hang out, be together like that, we had to go to a hotel and you got a whole house and this dude at your house, and you think that Malcolm ain't gonna think that maybe y'all slept together because y'all, like, I don't know, chilling like that or drinking and I'm not there? Like, that don't work, Sarah. And that's why you will continuously be in the same rut and situation you in because of Michael, and he's allowing you to feel a certain kind of way. And I don't know why you feeling that way. Like, you feel like you owe him something. You feel like you owe him so much respect and for the kids and for this and for that. And I'm like, bitch, where? You just dumb. You are hindering and you're halting your life for Michael. It's sad. It's sad. It's so sad. Because you're never going to get nowhere until you let this man out your system. And Malcolm told you this 2 weeks ago. He said, you still like that dude. No, it's my family, it's this, it's that. You don't. But so Malcolm left Sarah. Good. Now go ahead and back with Michael. Now go back to the house and sleep with Michael, get pregnant again, and have 3 kids that he don't support. And while you paying his cell phone bill, he with somebody else. Go ahead, do that, Sarah. You might as well. John and Christiana. Let me tell you something. John was with Christiana for 3 days in real life while she was out of jail. And she is still in jail. She gets out in a month. Her sister and her mother are at the house with John because they had nowhere to go. Her sister Tara is on drugs and she's a little spaced out and something's wrong with her. The scene opens up with her coming out to shower with a towel on, talking about, where my phone at, John? And he's like, I don't have your phone. He's with no shirt on and has jeans on. No, dude. And she's like, that's that. You know how crackheads have that little erratic, random twitch? And she has that crackhead erratic twitch. She makes him stand up and she's patting his butt down and trying to feel for her phone. So So you trying to fuck your sister, man? That's just what's happening? And they just too close for comfort. And he's like, no. And he talks weird. And something has to have happened, because if my sister is in jail and I'm at your man house, I'm going to be real different and respectful, because it's a line. You're not crossing that line. So he goes downstairs to make the mother breakfast. Why she can't scramble herself some eggs, I don't know. And she goes, oh, you making something for me? And she's twitching, or like, you know how crackheads do. And he's like, oh, I can make an extra egg for you. And she's all close to him and rubbing up on him. And the mother's like, it's weird. And Michael is not Michael, excuse me. John is like, yeah, they've been living with us for a while now, and you know, I can't wait for her to get home. But I'm really faithful to Christiana. I love her. I miss her. And she calls, and the first thing out her mouth is, I can't wait to come home and give you a blowjob. She said, suck you. But I was trying to be nice about it. But I'm like, girl, and her mother's sitting right there. You know, he on speakerphone. She's telling him she gained weight, and he's saying that's how drugs do people. You gain a lot of weight because you get hungry after when you can't eat. When you can't do the drug, you eat. So then the scene fast forwards to him outside on his phone, and here comes the crackhead sister Tara. And he's like, yeah, I'm doing so much to the house for when she comes home so she can be comfortable. I got a pool. I got some landscaping done, and the camera pans over. It's a blow-up Coleman pool. You ain't, like, okay. But, you know, everybody's lifestyle is different. And then she tries to straddle him. Like if he's sitting here, and she puts her leg over his leg, and is like, yeah, so what you want to do? And gets so close, and he turns his head like, girl, get off me. I'm your sister. Like, oh, she goes, wow, I got shot down. What? This shit is beyond me. Amber and Puppy are the next couple. They're pointless. Amber act like she's not a lesbian. She's a lesbian. Amber, if you don't know, you're a lesbian. You got a strong bull dagger stud-ish feature to you. You are a lesbian. Just go ahead and sleep with Puppy and move on. But Puppy can't sleep with her because she said that she's trying to talk to this other guy to get money out of him. And she don't want to be with nobody like that. But she loves Amber. Yeah, boring. Anyway, that's all I got. Ain't got no more. Talk to you later. Like, subscribe, and comment.